Hey everyone, my name is Kathy Zhang. I am 14 years old and I am joining from Toronto, Canada.
Hi everyone, my name is Audy Noor. I am also 13 though. I'm 13 years old and I'm also from Toronto, Canada.
And what are you presenting today in your two slideshows?
Yeah, so today we have two presentations about two of our inventions actually. So yeah.
The floor is yours.
Thank you.
Can you share screen?
I will, thank you.
I'll let you know if we can see it.
Okay, thanks.
And
Here we go. Thank
Yep.
you. Okay.
Hey everyone, my name is Kathy Zhang. I am a passionate teenage environmentalist and inventor from Toronto, Canada. I am so honored to be here today with my friend Audy Noor.
Hi.
Share with you our innovative projects. For the first portion of our presentation, I'll be sharing with you my invention, Wasted, and for the second portion, Audy and I together will be sharing with you our new environmental projects, Plant Cute. And during the July Gifts events, I presented Wasted. However, I wasn't able to finish everything about this invention. So today I want to do a mini recap and share the parts that I wasn't able to get to last time. So the issue that my invention is trying to solve is waste. And one of the things I learned from participating in the Eco Club at my school was how big of a problem waste is and how much it affects everything and everyone on Earth. Not only do we hear about the tremendous negative environmental effects of plastic in our oceans, there are so many other aspects to the waste issue and that much of the population still needs to be aware of. Waste has become a very big part of our lives, whether we notice it or not. We produce a lot of waste every day. And that waste doesn't just magically disappear when you throw it in the garbage bin. There are so many things that come along with just one plastic packaging or one battery. And that is why I wanted to create something that can educate people, especially youths, and bring awareness to problems such as incorrect sorting of waste, throwing away perfectly good material that could be reused or donated, and unawareness of the entire issue and its serious consequences. So I started exploring, doing research, and asking teachers, friends, and family for their feedback. And here's what I came up with. Wasted, a digital application aimed to educate youths about the waste issue and how they're able to make an impact. The goal is for every youth using this app to take action by correctly sorting, reducing, or reusing waste, inspiring others, and caring about the planet. I also aim to inspire educators and parents to further continue this education with their children. And now I will be showing you my prototype, the part that I unfortunately wasn't able to finish last time. So let's start off with the homepage. Click on the profile icon to sign up or sign into your account, and click on the More button to adjust settings such as volume and language, and click on one of these 4 buttons to go to the corresponding section. And first off, we have the preschooler section. There's a game that teaches the basics of waste sorting, and here is a demo. So as you can see, there is a timer, a superhero story, a narrator, and as well, there are trophies, which we'll see in the end. New waste items will be added over time to keep the user engaged, and they go towards an area called collection. And you can scroll through them to see the corresponding garbage bins. And and here is where all the trophies go. They go to a button called Win. And there's an info section as well as a tip section for every age group, but the content is customized. And secondly, we have the school-age children section. So there is a more complicated game that teaches about waste sorting. And here we have a demo. Oh, the audio might not come through, so I'll be narrating it. Or Audy, can you turn up the volume a little bit?
Sometimes the audio won't come through in third party, so go ahead and just narrate, Kathy.
Okay, sure. And this is a game for the school-age children to sort waste. And here's a plastic straw. Good job. It goes in the garbage bin, but try to use a paper straw next time. Apple core. Way to go. Apple cores go in the compost bin. Tissue. You got it. But do not put tissues with chemicals on them in the compost bin. Tin can, recycling. Eggshells, compost bin. Plastic cup, recycling, but try to use a reusable cup such as a glass cup next time. And you did amazing. Thank you so much for participating. You won a trophy. And so the map button also shows all the levels of the game. And this section has a really special feature that allows the user to browse through DIY craft tutorials from the app itself and original creations shared by other users or even share their own. And of course, all of the crafts are created using recycled materials. And next, we have a section for the tweens and teens where I'm focusing on getting them actively involved in the community. And we have another game. It's called a trivia game to test and improve the user's knowledge about waste. Here is a little demo. I'll be narrating this one as well. Should styrofoam plates be rinsed before throwing it in the garbage bin? Yes, it should, and that's correct. Do computers go in the garbage? Yes, no, maybe? Yes, and that's correct. How long does it take for an aluminum can to decompose? 10 years, 200 years, 80 years? Yeah. Where do paper straws go? Compost bin, garbage bin, or the recycling bin? Yes, it goes in the garbage bin. And that is it for the trivia game. But for this section, we also have a campaigns feature, which allows the users to view other campaigns and support them, or they can use this as a platform to spread the word about their own campaigns. There will be guides and tips on those topics and being an environmentalist. And furthermore, users are able to discover camps and volunteer opportunities at a variety of organizations in this area over here. And last but not least, we have the educators and parents section. It has a huge explore area where educators and parents are able to browse through websites to look for inspiration and things to do with their children and even share their own ideas. And that concludes the first portion of our presentation. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and I am open to any feedback. And on to Audy to introduce to you Plant Cubed.
Great job.
Thank you.
All right, Audy, I'm excited. What do you have for us?
Together we're going to present our environmental project, Plant Cubed. So here we go. As Kathy mentioned, for the second portion of our presentation, we are going to be sharing our current environmental project, Plant Cubed. We have been working on developing and improving this project for the past few months, and we are so honored and excited to finally share it with you. We are also open to any constructive feedback, so feel free to reach out to us. We have a slide near the end of this presentation, which contains all of Plant Cube's contact information. We will also be citing and giving credit to images found on our website. So with that said, let's get started.
So what is Plant Cubed? In a nutshell, we are aiming to be a student-led, non-for-profit organization that aims to inspire Ontarians to plant trees.
Our mission is to educate and inspire youth and educators in homes and classrooms across Ontario by providing accessible and reliable resources to spread awareness about tree planting. Our vision statement, aka our vision for what we hope Plant Cubed will achieve as an organization is to engage and empower youth and educators by promoting and supporting tree planting education in homes and classrooms across Ontario.
But how are we actually going to achieve all of that? In detail, we support Ontarians on their tree planting journeys. We provide reliable and trustworthy resources for Ontarians to explore, and we provide original, educational, and school-friendly content about tree planting.
So you're probably wondering, why trees? Well, as you know, Kathy and I are both, we care deeply about the health and sustainability of our planet. I have a profound love for forests, and Kathy is very tech savvy. So why not combine these assets to make a difference? With the growing awareness and concern around the world for the future of our planet, we realize that there are countless reasons as to how planting just one tree can make a difference, and we hope to spread that message to everyone. So what else does Plant Cubed offer? Well, Kathy and I, this is basically what we got to do so far. This is what we completed. So there are several more to come in the near future, but we feature our original infographics like the Ultimate Tree Planting Guide, the Tree Planting Vocabulary Infographic. We also have some Plant Cubed original plant tracking methods, a variety of resources to choose from, for example, NGOs to donate to, and where to buy tree seeds and other equipment.
And you're probably a little confused about what any of these meant. So here is a sneak peek into our website, the core of our organization.
So welcome to the website, Plant Cubed. This is pretty much an exclusive look into the website, and you will likely notice that we're in the middle of editing everything. But anyway, this is the homepage. We are still in the process of deciding on what to feature exactly on the homepage, but so far we have created a little welcome message from the founders, Kathy and I, for those to read when they first enter the website. Further down, we hope to show previews of our infographics and stats on the impact we made in different aspects of our organization.
And next we have the About Us page, and this is where you can find more information about us, Audy and me, and Plant Cubed. For example, what we do, our mission statement, our vision statement, and a description of us.
This is one of the infographics that we've created called The Benefits of Planting Trees, which contains a lot of different reasons as to how much of an impact a tree can have when planted. We also have another infographic that we'd like to show you under the guided info section. It's called The Ultimate Tree Planting Guide. So this is basically an infographic that shares step-by-step instructions and tips as a guide to help everyone plant their own tree.
And this is the tracking page where we provide templates and examples for our very own tracking methods. And here is an example of a template, the photosynthesis photo album. As you can see, we have provided instructions and hints to help the user get started.
Lastly, we will show you the resources section, specifically the NGOs to donate to. This is basically a short list of nonprofit environmental organizations that we provide for users to donate to. Please note that Plant Cubed is not sponsored by any of these organizations, but we will be providing them temporarily as another way for our users to get involved. Kathy and I are still trying to work out a donation page for the website, but all of that probably won't be available until much later.
And our hopes and dreams for Plant Cubed don't stop there. Together, Audy and I have created a long list of ambitious goals that we hope Plant Cubed will be able to obtain in the future. And quite frankly, what's shown here is only half of what we came up with.
As mentioned before, we provide a list of Plant Cubed's contact information. Again, we are open to any constructive feedback that all of you may have, and we would love to hear your thoughts and comments about Plant Cubed.
And thank you so much for listening to our presentations. We hope you enjoyed our presentations, and please feel free to contact us via email. We'd love to hear what you think. We also hope that we in some way inspired you to start creating something of your own as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time, and remember to plant it for the planet.
That's your official slogan? Plant it for the
Yes.
planet? That's a good one.
Thank you.
I have a lot of things I want to say. I don't know if we have time for me to say them. Erin, I have been watching you. You have to talk to these young women. What do you think?
Well, I have to say, first of all, I'm going to admit something. I met Kathy at the first gift, so I've had the complete honor and privilege of watching some of this develop and watching Audy come in and the magic erupt even further. And my gosh, it is just so exciting to see two young people who are this passionate about the environment and this creative about finding solutions. And I just want to point out, actually, on YouTube, some folks are giving you applause from, I see Scotland, UK mentioned in the comments. So I can see that there's international resonance for the fact that you are committing time, creativity, energy to collaborate and solve some of the issues around these issues. So thank you, Audy and Kathy, for your commitment and hard work. And I have to say, one of the things that stands out to me significantly, and Jim, I'm pretty sure you caught on to this, your openness to receiving feedback is something that I think is like just so commendable. That's brave to sit on a world platform and say, tell us what you think. We want to hear constructive feedback. And I bet that that's a reflection of how you collaborate together, which is that you're willing to give each other feedback. And just that is mature, that is vulnerable, and that is courageous. And I want to applaud your openness to receiving feedback. And I want to double down and say, if you're watching this, reach out to these young people, these young girls, so that they can get better with our collaborative wisdom, because that just is something I admire oh so much.
If I may, real quick, I'm very passionate about what I call #human skills. And the top 3 human skills, in my opinion, in this order, are adaptability and the ability to recognize when you need to change and doing it, number 1. Number 2 is creativity, being able to look at a problem and reframe it. Your gamification, the way that you reframe the problem and applied new ways of thinking about it. And the third is tenacity. And Kathy, I watched your original presentation on the last gift. I knew exactly where your work had ended there and where you'd picked it up now. That ability to own not only your failure, but your successes, and literally planting a seed in people's minds that you need to keep growing these ideas. And it's okay not to have a full tree. That's not how it works. It's one seed at a time. And that's built into the DNA, literally, of what you're presenting here. And Audy, I don't know, I think I know what you bring to this, but the two of you together are a fabulous ecosystem of courage and intelligence, empathy, and just creativity. And we need so much more of that. Please continue to lead the way in that.
I'm curious to know, can you tell us a bit more about your dynamic, how you work together? Like, do you each have a role? Yeah, I'm just curious to know about that process.
Well, we're friends in the first place, so that really makes our bond and relationship easier for working on this project. It's very ambitious, so we can there's only the 2 of us, so it's kind of hard too, but we're able to collaborate with one another to improve our website, edit it in all ways. And so we just talk to each other. We have these meets every once in a while to review what we've done so far and what we can do next.
Yeah.
How do you keep yourself motivated and not get lost in the weeds? Because you get worn out. How do you stay motivated?
That's a good question, actually. We were we were unmotivated for definitely for a moment when we were building this plant cube. When we it's like we felt a little hopeless because there was just so much to do, and we didn't even know if this was gonna be happening, and everything just felt up in the air. But I guess it's a lot easier when you're working with someone who's, you know, who's just who makes you feel assured that it's just gonna work out in the end. And I think it goes for the both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm curious, I'm a designer, by the way. I'm a graphic designer and a computer scientist and an ecologist. So all of this resonates with me. I see all of it. Who is your graphic designer? Who came up with that beautiful waisted logo? And
Kathy did.
that's really good work.
Thank you.
It makes me wonder, ooh, what does that organization do?
Yeah.
That's great design. No.
Audy gave me a lot of feedback. I was texting her, you know,
Yeah.
first drafts and about colors. Yeah.
It's important to inspire people, and it's important to make people want to know more. So don't underestimate that skill. The technical skill matters. Your collaboration skills are super important. And I'm talking way too much.
I'm just curious, what's the next step? And is there a specific question you have that you're seeking some input on from the audience?
I mean, we're really open in always, because this is the first time we've actually shown it outside of our own grade A class last year. So it's, yeah, so it's a really big step for us. And then presenting on this platform is really nerve-wracking, but we're really open to any feedback that anyone can give us, because we are still in the beginning. We're still in the process of everything. We didn't even launch the website yet. So we're really looking forward to all of your feedback for us.
Yes.
I think it's really important to, one, love yourself and give yourself credit, because I couldn't do this. I'm a grown man and I couldn't do this. There's that. And two, Audy, your marketing skills are top notch. Welcome to your exclusive preview of our world, the world seeing our website for the first time. Never underestimate those instincts. Listen to your heart. Listen to each other and keep each other focused and honest. That's important. The other component that I want to really commend the both of you on is your instinct to grow community. And if there's one thing I could give you, it's how are you going to implement other people's ideas and welcome them into your development community? Because that's going to have to be a requirement. It can't all be you pushing content out. At some point, you're going to have to give people the space to be the problem solvers themselves as well. I think that's the next horizon for your platforms. Erin, do you agree?
I love that. I have to say, it hasn't even occurred to me in that way. And it's making me wonder how can you keep this curiosity and willingness to accept feedback or input alive in the design of your website? I think that's a great question to chew on as we part ways today. And I'm curious to know, when will we be able to visit your website? When are we planning on launching? I've just inserted myself in this team. When are you planning on launching?
Well, we're still unsure, because we still need to balance out our schoolwork and working on this as well. And so far, school has been quite busy for us. So we're hoping sometime next year. We're not exactly sure yet, though.
Well, be sure that you email Gift as soon as you're ready so that we can be promoting it from the Gift channels as well, because I know lots of followers excited to follow your work. Keep it up, Audy and Kathy.
Out demand. You have no option. You will be back in January. I demand to see the next iteration of this. You have a demand.
A demand. And Jim gets what he wants.
We do.
Awesome. Audy, Kathy, what a delight. Thank you for making Canada shine so bright. I get to say that because I'm a fellow Canadian. And let's definitely stay in touch and keep it up. You are doing great work, and we are so honored to get to hear about it here. Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye for now.